I've been camera shy these days. That's why I've not been coming a lot. I've not even been taking a lot of pictures. I feel swollen. I feel Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of my pregnancy diaries. I think it's been a while I came up here. That's because this current week has been guys, it's been a whole lot for me, a whole lot. So it's week 12 today, week 12 into week 13, and it's my ultrasound appointment today, my dating scan. I was really looking forward to the dating scan, but fortunately and unfortunately, since the commencement of week 12 I started spotting, and up until now I'm still spotting. So that means like 7 whole days of spotting. Do you know how worried I've been? Do you know how I don't know what words to use? I'm glad I feel a bit better to do this video. I think I shot a couple of videos in between, but long as either ways, today is my appointment. So this is my letter, and I need to start drinking water. They say we should drink one pint of water before coming. And I literally just had a wee because I went for a lesson and I just came back. I've even been off sick as well. Like a whole lot has just been going on in my life. So my appointment is at 11:40. My appointment is at 11:40. It's about 10:50 now. We should leave the house about 11:10 because it's about 15 minutes drive plus traffic, and it's safer to get there early than get there late. And in this letter they say if we want our pictures, £4 each. But all those ones are not even major now. I just want to see how my baby is, because okay, so I started spotting at 12 weeks, but prior to then, I'm sure you guys are aware, I spotted at 7 weeks as well. Then I did briefly at 11 weeks. That was just about a day. I called the midwife, then midwife just wanted me to watch and wait. Then at 12 weeks started again. I called midwife wanted me to call GP. I called GP, and my GP was like, he has since it keeps reoccurring, there's no point sending me for an ultrasound. So I think that was on the first day, probably on a Wednesday. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday. So I had it like that on Wednesday. Unfortunately, I was off duty on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, it appeared like it was tapering off, and then Friday I was still off. I had some driving practice, and then I came back. While I was on the lesson, I felt like, you know, there's a way you feel when period is coming out of you. So I felt that way, like something was coming out of me. I was like, could that be period, or it's just discharges, leukorrhea? But I was just being very conscious. I had a panty liner on anyway because I had some brown spots in before then, but it felt way more than that. So when I got home and I checked, like the panty liner was full, dark red blood, and I was scared. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. My so I changed my pad anyway. I was like, we need a scan, an urgent scan. Is it AIE? Is it GP? GP already said I should just take rest and free myself from work and until my dating scan. So I was like, calling GP now is even like, okay, should I go to AIE? So I just decided to rest that afternoon, and I changed my pad afterwards, and it stopped. The flow was reduced compared to that one I saw where my panty liner was full. And I think I was just relaxed. It kept tapering off and on, like that and like that. From that dark red one was the major one, then it went on to brown, dark brown, then I had black. It just had various colors. I had to go to the AIE later that day, and after about 5 hours of waiting, eventually the doctor who saw me said unfortunately they don't even do scans on weekends, and but if it still bothers me, I should come back again. I'm like, even if I come back again, it's not like you can have an ultrasound done anyway until Monday. So he now said, yeah, they could still find a way around it if it was probably someone else, but in my case they are not worried. They are not that worried, because I already had an ultrasound at 7 weeks that ruled out that the pregnancy was in the uterus and it's not ectopic pregnancy. I should just go back home, continue resting as much, take paracetamol, drink water, and be happy. So literally we got back home about midnight of the following day. That was on Saturday, and the spotting continued. Black, just colors that I literally got so scared of going to be, because every time you just go to be, you literally see some nonsense on your pad after wiping, and it's like it breaks you. I don't know, week 12 just came with a lot of emotions for me. Any little thing I was just crying. I felt vulnerable. I felt very emotional. I was just crying. Like any little thing, I would just start crying. I was crying because I couldn't do the things I used to do normally. I would want to be like, I want to cook, and then I'll cook the food, I can't even eat it. I was craving suya. I made the suya and I can't even eat the suya. Like, you want to eat amala, buka amala, you can't eat the buka amala. Like, those things were just getting to me. Like, I'll just start crying. it was just one kind that week 12. And so the spotting continued up until now. I had to call in sick because I was still spotting, and GP has encouraged rest. And even if myself I don't want to have sense, I have to have sense, because I really needed to rest. I was even feeling bad because I don't even know what is causing the spotting. Like, that is even another thing. Like, is it something I'm doing? Is it something I'm eating? Is it something I'm not doing? Like, let me just know what it is and stop it. Like, why does it keep reoccurring? What did I not read? You know, they say don't browse your symptoms. I browsed my symptoms, and to even make it even more beautiful, I am a nurse. I'm a midwife. Like, so I have an understanding of all those things. I've thought a million things. I felt, okay, maybe I have 2 uterus and probably one is pregnant, the other one thinks I should continue menstruating. Because the another interesting thing about the period is, about the spotting is, it doesn't come when I'm like, say 12 plus 2, 6 plus 2. It comes at exactly 7 weeks, exactly 11 weeks, exactly 12 weeks. That is when it just shows up. Oh, it's just been one of a kind. Like I said, okay, maybe my placenta is not taking over well, because at week 12 they will tell you your symptoms should start easing, your morning sickness and your nausea, because the placenta is taking over and all of that. I said, okay, maybe my own placenta is not taking over well, maybe that's why I'm spotting. What else did I think? I said, okay, maybe I have cervical ectropion. Oh god, I've thought a million things. I couldn't even have an ultrasound done. Okay, I felt, okay, but yeah, let us pay money and go and do private ultrasound. The next available date for even a private ultrasound was this same today that I'm going for my normal ultrasound. So that was even a no. But basically, I told you guys I got a home Doppler. It's just that home Doppler that has been reassuring me, even though they say it is not very advisable for mothers. But I kept telling myself, after all, I'm a nurse, I'm a midwife, I know what it sounds like. When I hear my maternal heartbeat, my maternal pulse, I know. And when I know air fetal heartbeat, I know. So that's what I've been using. It's just somewhere in my my bedside locker there. So that's what I've been doing morning, afternoon and night while I'm on my bed rest. Just check from time to time, and I'll put some clips of what I thought is, excuse me, of what I thought was maternal pulse and what I thought was fetal heartbeat. So like, I kept listening to that from time to time to reassure me. Later I say, okay, is it that the baby has chromosomal something? What could be the issue? But in all, I mean, I had to bring myself to a place of rest, a position of rest, a position of peace, especially after we returned from the A&E. Like, it made me see that I've exhausted my options, medically speaking. Like, what else do I want to do? GP, they've said let nature do its work. I say, okay, maybe A&E will have something to do. After 5 hours in A&E, they couldn't even get an ultrasound done, and then it's still the same watch and wait. Like, we have to just wait. So I just felt, you know what, all to Jesus I surrender, all to Him I free. I literally just had to surrender and just like confess God's words and be like, God, I know you've given it to me, and you don't give and take it back. It's staying, it has stayed, and I know you are good. And I don't know, I know this is just a passing phase. It's gonna come, it's gonna go. And like, I just told myself, because to a large extent I know I've had a pretty easy first trimester. Like, even myself, I don't expect myself to have a first trimester that is as easy as this. So I just think, well, the devil just has a way of making you feel like there is something that has not been done. There is something you should not be grateful for. So as much as I've been grateful for a wonderful first trimester, I just felt, well, this is probably just one way to make me not focus on my blessings and focus on the problems. So I just decided to remove my mind from the spotting. I just told myself, in spite of the spotting, my baby is healthy, my baby is perfect, my baby is beautiful, and this baby I have in my belly like this is coming out. I'm carrying it in my hand by God's grace. So it's been a roller coaster of emotions for me in week 12. Aside the I've talked about bloating before anyway, but the bloating in this week 12 that's gone like this. So in week 12, aside my spotting, which is about something peculiar to me, I've also had really bad mood swings and like very emotional. And then I've also had, what else did I have? I've got acne everywhere, like on my face and everywhere, and I think I'm getting more puffed up and broad. This dress I'm wearing, I looked at myself in the mirror today, it looks more fitting, kind of like I'm getting broader, but I don't know where the broad. I've been asking my husband, but he says he does not know because he sees me every day. Because he sees me every day. But I think this looks different on me. What else about this week? Oh god, the bloating has been another level, guys. See, I literally look like a like a 6-month-old person, and I bloat full there. Oh, bloat, see, bloat. Oh dear. Then what else? The bloating has been there. Then another thing I noticed in this week was, guys, I used to think heartburn was a third trimester thing, but guys, I think it's from now on. I can't eat and lie down. No, after eating, now set the pillow. I don't tell my husband, say we don't need TV for this room. You now set the pillow, you now sit upright, you now be looking for another 1 to 2 hours for the food to go down before you can sleep like a human being. So my husband just lies down, and then me, I'm seated up like that, just looking and watching. And I'm like, guys, this is just 3 months. I'm going to 9 months. But overall, it's been really good. So in about 10 minutes, we should be leaving the house to the ultrasound center, guys. Wish me well. I don't know what to see, I don't know what to expect, and I think I should also have a blood test done. At your dating scan, you get to do screening for chromosomal abnormalities. So at my last booking appointment, they gave me this to take along with me, so I'll be taking this along. It's basically for to screen baby for T21, trisomy 21, trisomy 18, and trisomy 13, Downs, Edwards, and Patau syndrome. So I think they should have my blood taken as well there. I don't know how long it's going to last, but hopefully it doesn't last so long. And I'm not very sure I'll be allowed to use my phones in there, but I'll request to see if I can take a picture. No, they said they will collect picture, £4. Yeah, I'll definitely collect one, pay for one. If I can record the baby's heartbeats while there, I'll just ask for whatever I can ask for, really, and I'll share with you. Pray for me, it has to be good news. But I still heard the baby's heartbeats this morning anyway, and it's strong and healthy and fine, which is some great stuff. So that's where we have. I feel nauseous. You know how I felt at 4 weeks? That's how I feel. Where after eating you get nausea. That is how I feel. It feels like it's at my throat like this. Okay, so I need to get set to leave the house. This video is long enough already, so I'll probably put my ultrasound experience and everything that happens there. I'll probably put it in another video or put it in this video, either way. So till you see me again, I remain your darling Omobeejay. Remain in God and God bless you. And I do wish myself a healthy pregnancy. I wish you a healthy pregnancy. And when we get to see our bundles of joy, we will be so glad and so happy. And our hearts will be full of gratitude to God. In Jesus' name. One sister made my hair for me. That's why my hair even still looks like human being. But I've just looked horrible. That's the word. Guys, you needed to see me on my birthday. I was not just interested in anything. It's that stage that we are in. Okay, but anyway, second trimester loading. They say second trimester is for all the glue, all the everything. I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. All right, bye-bye again. Bye.